Hello students, I welcome all of you in my channel Industrial Engineering. Today we will discuss about quartile deviation. What are quartile deviation? These are basically a statistical method by which we can calculate the deviation. It's basically a calculation for the dispersion of data from its mean values. Okay, so today we will focus our video only upon the calculation of q1, that is first quartile or lower quartile, and q3, that is upper quartile or third quartile. Basically, what is quartile? From the word, it is evident to you people that quartile, it divides data into quarter. Quarter means 1 by 4. Basically, if this is 100% data, so these are four. We can make four quarters in 1, 2, 3, and 4, and each one of them have the area of 25%. So if I represent this line and we say that it's 100% data, then over there will be four quarters. Means you can say it will be q1 that divides the initial of the data into 25%. Then we have q2. Okay, we call q2 as median. It's the second quartile. We write here q2, and it's also divides 25% of data from q1 till center of the data or till median of the data. Then we have q3. So q3 again divides 25% of the data. The 25% of data will be from median to q3, that will become 25%, and the rest of from q3 to the last value, it will also contain 25% of the data. So the quartiles divide the data into four equal parts. Now we will move towards okay, the median. The second quartile, it's also known as median. It divides the data into two halves. A median divides it into two halves, 50% on one side and 50% on another side. Now we will move towards that. What are the formulas for q1 and q3, and then we are going to measure q1 and q3. So the formula for the q1, it will be equal to 1 by 4, because it divides data into four halves. So 1 by 4. Okay, n is the number of observations in the data set plus 1. This is the value. The size of 1 by 4 divided by multiplied by n plus 1th value, it will become q1. We can say what's the formula of q2? Q2 will be equal to 1 by 2, means half the data, multiply by n plus 1th value, it will become q2. And what will be q3? Q3 will be equal to, obviously, 3 by 4. It means 75% of the data. Okay, then n plus 1th value. So these are the formulas. Now I am going to solve an example. I will solve two examples. One will be very simple, and one of the example will be quite complex as compared to the first one. Okay, so we will move towards data and solving the example. So I have written data for an example which we are going to solve. So example contain the data 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 data points. We have n is equal to number of observation is in this example is equal to 7. Okay, so just put q1. Q1 will be equal to size of, okay, size of 1 by 4 multiplied by 7 plus 1th value. It will be equal to, q1 will be equal to size of, okay, 1 by 4 multiplied by 8, and this will be equal to, q1 will be equal to size of second value. Okay, so the size of second value, this will be equal to our q1. So q1 will be equal to, so we have to write the data in the ascending order, and the data is in ascending order as I've written in the ascending order. So second value 4. So 4 become my first quartile, that is q1. Okay, so I hope you people got concept for the calculation of q1. I'm going to write it again 4 in a neat manner. Then we have to solve about q2. So q2 will be equal to 1 by 2 multiplied by n. How much? N will be 7 plus 1th value. Size of the q2, this will be q2. Q2 will be equal to 1 by 2 into multiplied by 8th value. So Q2 will be equal to 202 and 2 fours are, and the fourth value will become my second quartile. So Q2 will be equal to fourth value. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 will be my second quartile. I have calculated the second quartile also. Then we will calculate third quartile. So third quartile will be equal to 3 by 4 multiply by 7 plus 1, 7 plus value. So Q3 will be equal to size of 3 by 4 multiply by 8 value. So on solving, we will get Q3 is equal to 4 1 are 4, 4 2s are 8, so 3 2s are 6. So 6 value will become my quartile, and here the 6 value is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 9 will be my 9. So 9 will be my third quartile. So in this way, I have calculated for Q1, Q2, and Q3. I'm going to write here 4, 6, 9. So my Q1 will be 4, median is equal to 6, and Q3 will be equal to 9. So we have calculated the quartile deviation for a very simple data. Now I'm going to calculate for a little bit complex problem. So in the second example, I have got the data. This is my second example. Okay. So in the second example, I have got data. My data is 4, 5, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I have wrote the data in the ascending order. Okay. And my observed number of observations are 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what I have to do, I will go to directly to calculate my Q1, Q2, and Q3. So for Q1 will be equal to 1 by 4 multiply by 10 plus 1th value. So it will become Q1 will equal to 1 by 4th multiply by 11th value. Okay. So when I'm going to divide it, it will come in the decimal figures. So Q1 will be my 2.75th value. Okay. Now how I will calculate the 2.75 value? I will write that Q1 will be equal to my second value. Okay. Second value plus it will be equal to 0.75 of, and now the 2.75 means that the value is greater than 2 but less than 3. So I will write it will be the difference of third value minus second value and multiply the difference with the 0.75. So Q1 will be equal to my second value in the data is 5 plus 0.75. Okay, then 0.75. Third value is 8 and again second value is 5. So it will be 8 minus 5, and we will, when we calculate it, so we got 5 plus 0.75 multiply by 5, 8 minus 5, it will be equal to 3. And when we calculate it, we got the first quartile equal to, so I got 7.25 as my first quartile, 7.25. This is equal to Q1, my first quartile. I hope people got understand. Now I am going to calculate the Q2 and Q3. So formula for Q2 is this and Q3 is this. Then I will calculate Q2. So for Q2, what we will do? We will first write the formula. Q2 will be equal to half n plus 1th value. Okay. So Q2 will be equal to 1 by 2 10 plus 1th value. Okay. Q2 will be equal to 1 by 2 multiplied by the size of the 11th value. When we'll divide it, we got Q2 is equal to 5.55 5.5th value. 5.5th value means Q2 will be equal to 5th observation or 5th value in the data plus 0.5 that I write here 0.5. This one 0.5 I've separated, and then Look at here that the Q2 is greater than 5 but less than 6 value, and it's in the middle of both. So I will take the difference of sixth observation minus fifth observation. So Q2 will be equal to fifth value. I have fifth value in this data 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this we will do 11 plus 0.5. Okay. So 6 minus fifth, 6 value, what's my 6 value? This is 12. So 12 minus 11. Okay, so Q2 will be equal to 11 plus 12 minus 11, 1 multiplied by 0.5, it will be 1.5. So Q2 will become 11.5. This is equal to my Q2. Now we will move towards Q3. The formula for the Q3 is I had written previously, that is Q3 is equal to 3 by 4, 3 by 4 of n plus n+1th value. Okay, so move to down. I will write now about Q3. So Q3 will be equal to 3 by 4 n+1. 3 by 4 represents 75% of the data. So 3 by 4 and how much? 10. 10 plus 1th value. Okay, so Q3 will be equal to 3 by 4. This will be again 11th value. Okay, when we are going to multiply it, so Q3, here I put the line in order to differentiate between these two. So 33 divided by the size of 33 by 4th value will be equal to my third quartile. I'm going to calculate on the calculator. So 8.25th value will be 8.25th value is my third quartile. So Q3 will be equal to 8th value plus 0.25 multiply by, I write it in the brackets. Okay, so it will be the difference of, I hope it will equal to ninth value, because this value is greater than 8 but less than 9. So 8 minus ninth observation, we got a difference among these two. So Q3 will be equal to, what's my 8th value? I will have to go again to the our data. So 4 is the first value, 5th second, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 8 value is 16 and the ninth value is 18. Okay. So 8 value is 16 plus 0.25 multiply by 18 minus 16. Okay, these are the observations. So 16 plus 0.25, then 18 minus 16, this become 2. Okay, so Q3 will be equal to, I'm going to calculate it. So it will become 16 plus 0.5, and this will become 16.5. This is equal to my Q3 or third quartile. Okay, I hope you people got the concept about Q1, about all three quartile deviations, Q1, Q2 and Q3. If you have any questions, you can, I will mention my WhatsApp number and as well as my email address in the description of this video. You can send me a text on the WhatsApp or email me your problem. I will solve it. And if you have any queries, you can also comment on the video. I will give your answers in the comments. And further, if you like my video, please subscribe my channel and click the like button. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Best of luck, students.